So our exercise this month is going to be Tabata. We're going to be doing 45 seconds of an exercise with 15 seconds off. What you're going to need are some weights, a set of weights, which is for you, whatever you choose. Definitely need some water. Always have some hydration available to you. Then you want a chair or a raised platform that is going to support your weight. And I'm going to give you alternatives for all of the exercises that we do. We're going to start out in 45 seconds of the exercise. You'll get 15 seconds in between. And after every 10, you'll get what I call a water break. Get water whenever you need it. That's up to you. So we're going to go ahead and get started right away. You're going to start out, we're going to do low impact jacks. We're going to start out with a warm up. So you can come up here. It's just a step out. Make sure you do the full range with those arms. So again, we're going to start out with 45 seconds. I started a little early. That's okay. I don't mind getting a little extra. This is just to get your muscles warmed up. In everything you do now, you want to concentrate on where your core is. Your belly button should be in and up. Shoulder blades should be back and down. You should be tall. Shoulders aren't hunched. And then the other part that's important is to breathe. That's probably the most important part. Just stepping out to the side. As you warm up, these exercises obviously will get a little bit harder. We're almost there. Next one's going to be a lunge to a toe touch. You're going to take one foot back. You're going to take that knee down to the floor and bring it forward to touch that toe. Again, if you notice my knee doesn't do this, go straight down, keep it a 90-degree angle. We'll stay on one side. Think tall. That'll help with your balance. We'll do the other side, I promise. Won't let you get lopsided. Notice my shoulders are back. Notice I'm not doing this or this. I'm letting that knee go down, straight down in a 90-degree angle. Think tall. Now you can use a chair or something for balance if you have balance issues. You can use a chair to hang on to. Modify as you see fit. So we start out that side, now we gotta go the other side. Same thing, you put that foot back. Notice I'm not way back here. I'm making so when I go down, my knees are at 90 degrees. See, my back heel is up, down, reach forward. Shoulders back, body tall. We're gonna alternate between some weight work and some cardio work. So you're gonna get it all in 30 minutes. Stay tall. Now I would suggest when you do this video throughout the month, play some music. I don't have music because you have to pay for the rates. And trust me, you do not want me to sing. Next one, we're gonna do a little bit of a shuffle, stop, shuffle, stop. Side to side, stay a little low, core engaged. Just gonna move and move and move. Wax on, remember that? Wax off. Okay, I'm dating myself. From Karate Kid. Squeeze those glutes. Pull that belly button in. Shoulders are back. We're just getting the heart rate up. Next up, we're gonna do a push-up on our chair. So I'll pull that over and show you your options. Got 10 seconds left. Hang in there. We're just warming up yet. All right, grab that chair that you brought. Now, with a push-up, we bring the chest down, not the chin. You come out on your toes or your knees. Bring the chest down. Squeeze those armpits together. Now I'm going to show you. Notice I'm not doing this. So I'm sagging forward. Bad for your back, for your neck, all of the above. Think about a string tied to your belly button. And as you push up, that string lifts that belly button so your body doesn't sag. And you can be doing this on your knees. This is a warm-up. So if you're in shape and you want to do it on the floor, go ahead. I'm just doing it as an option because we're still in the warm-up phase. All right. Now, you're going to go down to the floor, grab those weights for a chest press. You're going to take one foot up, arms are in goalpost position, push up, and then back down. Squeeze the glutes, drive through that heel that's on the floor. Think about trying to trying to squash a bug on the ceiling with your heel. Think about it that way. Squeeze up, and then back down. Breathe, drive through that heel, drive that hip forward. You got it. Keep the core engaged. It's only 45 seconds, right? All right, same thing with the other foot. Now your arms are going to go out wide. You're going to wrap it around a tree and then bring it back down. So now your arms are going to stay wide. Those elbows are soft. Squeeze straight up. Again, you're driving through the heel that's on the floor. Pulling it up. Drive. Think about squashing that bug with your heel. And the arms go out wide. Wrapping, it's almost like you think you're about hugging a tree. It's about the shape of your arms. Pulling that core in. Almost there. Now we're going to stay down here one more. You're going to take one of those weights. You're going to take it all the way over your head. You're going to squeeze those glutes in and then bring it down. So we're just going to accent even more. Squeeze, driving through those heels. Pull in. Pull that weight all the way over. I'm going to move so I don't hit my water anymore. Squeeze. Get those hips as high to the ceiling as you can. And I promise this will be the last one for those glutes at this point. You're almost there. Breathe. All right, come on up. Hang on to those weights. You can do a slight bend over, and you can do the Hulk. So what does that mean? Squeeze those shoulder blades together, pull those abs in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, arms go wide. Think about trying to grab a dollar bill with your shoulder blades. Notice I'm not coming up like this. I'm staying bent over, my core is engaged, and I'm just squeezing the shoulder blades together. Squeeze. You're almost there. Almost there. Got one more with this level. Squeeze. And we're still kind of in the warm-up phase. So we're going to warm up our back of our legs again, along with our shoulders. Now you're going to take those weights that you still have, you're going to bend forward, bring it up, and push up into shoulder press. So flat back, then push up into a shoulder press. Flat back, abs in tight. Notice my knees are soft, but they're straight. I'm not bending and extending. The back of my legs are pulling up. Now watch my shoulders, they're not doing this. See how I'm rounding my back out? That's hard on your lower back. Make sure it's flat back, abs tight, keep your shoulder blades squeezed back. 20 more seconds and you get a water break. It's built right in, but again, anytime you feel like you need water, grab it. Cannot stress that enough. Hydration is key. Speaking of hydration, you should check out the Energize Go. It's on our website. Perfect hydration, but also energy for your work. All right, we are moving on. It's long enough for a water break. We are going to do a stationary run. You are going to take one leg, and it's like you're running but going nowhere, is what it is. So you're just going to pull those abs in, slight lean forward. You're going to run as fast as you can with one leg. We'll switch around to the other side. So again, 45 seconds. Put a little effort into it. You're not standing up straight. Slight bend over. Core is engaged. Shoulder blades back and down. Don't put them up here. Keep them down here. And we're going to go. And go. Come on. This is to get your heart rate up. And like I said, we're going to alternate cardio and weights. And you can do it what works best for you. If you need to alternate or you need to modify, please do. You notice this bottom leg is still working because it's got to support me. So you're still going to get a workout with both legs. Keep the shoulder blades down, headed towards the pockets. As if you had jeans on, which you probably don't. Keep going. You're almost there. You're going to feel this in the hip of the supporting leg. That muscle's working to stabilize you. All right. We're going to do, I promise we'll do the other leg. You're going to curtsy, and then you're going to squat. So one side. Remember what side you're doing. So, curtsy to the queen. Come out and squat. Shoulder raise. Now you can take the weights out. Let me show you. You can do it without weights if that's too much for you. You can do it with soup cans. You can do it with a lighter weight. Remember which leg you're using right now. If you're mirroring me, that'll be your left. My right. 15 seconds. Sit back on those heels. All right, back to that stationary run. Again, 45-degree angle, core's engaged. We're gonna run and go nowhere. Except to a better body, right? A healthier body. Stationary leg, core engaged, shoulders out of the ears. Keep going. You only got 20 more seconds here. We can do this. 10 more seconds. Make sure you're not hanging your head. Keep looking forward. Almost there. Nice job. Back to our curtsy. Yeah, now we're going to go the other way. Shoulders back and down. Start with that curtsy. Squat out. So our biceps and our shoulders. Again, that squat, weight is on the heels. Abs engaged. My feet are close together. If You notice I'm not going way back here, throwing myself off, staying close. Making more of my leg muscles work. Nice job. Hang on to one of those weights. And take your legs wide, toes pointed out. Those feet are gonna track over. Take this weight, come all the way around. Stop. All the way around. Keep the body tall. No leaning forward in this. And down. Good. Full range. Now look at your knees. Keep going. Look at your knees. Make sure they're not doing this. Make sure they're out over your toes. Cannot stress that enough. No knee problems here, as long as you do your form correctly. All the way around. And the weight's on the heels. Hang on to that. Grab the other weight. Same squat form. And come down. Pull one arm up. Elbow comes higher than the weight. Back down. Elbow higher than the weight. Pull it up and down. Again, look at your knees. Make sure they're tracking over your feet. None of this. It's what I call puppy dog hands. Take that elbow high. Roll that shoulder blade back. Engage your core. Keep your shoulders back. We're going to use our chair next for triceps. Listen to the form. Very important. I will give you an option once I get you started. Okay, almost there. All right, grab that chair. You're going to put your hands facing your toes. If you notice my hips are close to that chair, you're going to come down and kick up. Down and kick up. Now, my elbows point straight back. So, now you can, if you can't do that kick, you could just stay right here. Get the feet even closer, makes it easier. Farther out, makes it harder. Just make sure that your body is staying close to that chair. We're accenting the triceps, which is the back of the top of your arms. No, what I call teacher swing here. You're almost there. Now, taking that weight, you're going to place it right here. Hands are still on that chair. You can either jump over or hop over. Keep that core engaged. Keep that belly button pulled back into the spine. It's working on cardio right now and core. Again, you can jump one-footed or you can even just step. If that's the level you need to do, that's okay. Watch that head so it doesn't hang. Should be just an extension of your body. Stay tall, keep your chest and shoulders over your hands. Support it. Keep going. Alternative for the next time you do that. If that's too much, is just pull your knees. All right, taking those weights. We're gonna work on our front shoulders. Up, all the way, and then all the way back. Notice my arms stay straight. My body's not doing this. Knees are soft. Abs are pulled back. I'm not arching. Slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. So, front shoulders, triceps. Staying tall. I'm not throwing them up there and arching my back, but instead, my weight's on my heels, knees slightly bent. Take that weight off your toes. You'll find your balance is much better. Straight, almost there. Nice job, hang on to those weights. Back to our sumo squat. Knees tracking over the feet. You're gonna pop a heel, sit down, squeeze. Engage those glutes. Halfway through, we're gonna switch feet. I will tell you when. And then guess what? It's time for a water break again. And you are 2/3 of the way done. Squeeze. There you go. Make sure you engage those glutes. Really squeeze those cheeks together. Again, if balance is an issue, just take it straight down with your feet right here. Pop the other foot. Shoulders back and down. No leaning forward in this. We're going to combine some. You've got this. All right, grab some water. You are 2/3 done. We've got one more set of 10 to go, and then you're done. Grabbing those weights. We're going to start out with a lunge. You can do these without weights too as well. We're going to start out, I'm going to show you what we're going to do first so you can see it. You're going to lunge back, and then you're going to lunge to the side. I'll show you to the front. You lunge back, and you lunge to the side. The weights are just for extra weight. That's all they are. You can do them without the weight as well. When you lunge, remember that 90 degrees, both feet 90 degrees, both knees, sorry. And when you come out here, it's a side lunge where this leg stays straight. That forces you to use some propulsion to come back so that you get plyometric benefits without having to jump. So, pick a side to start on. I'm going to start on my left. If you're mirroring me, that'll be your right. Handle weights up here, weights here, weights here. It's where you're comfortable. You're going to start out with that rear lunge, then step it out to the side. All on one side. So it's down, bring it in, side. Down, and side. Again, that heel's up in the back when you do that lunge. By having to come back from that side lunge, again, you need to use propulsion to come back. So what that does is it makes that body work just a little bit harder. Make sure that knee doesn't go back over the toes. Keep it behind or just over the toes, but not past the toes, ever. The knee does not have any support then if you do that. Down. Now, of course, we have to do the other side, right? This out of the way. Stand tall, shoulder blades back and down. Now you're on my right, your left. Take it back and out. And you can do what you want with the weights. They're just to hang on to, add some weight, and add some difficulty. Nice thing about some of these exercises, yes, you're doing weight work, but you're also getting some cardiovascular benefit from it. So you get double duty. 15 more seconds. Hopefully, you're starting to feel like you've been working out. All right, next one, hang on to those weights. Abs in tight, slight bend. You're gonna pull those arms up, squeezing the shoulder blades, slow down. Notice elbows stay close to the body. Belly button's tight to the spine. I'm not standing up. Again, I'm not doing this. Staying down. And bring my elbows up high. Squeezing my shoulder blades. Then bringing it down slow. I'm not jerking it up and dropping it. I'm controlling it both ways. and in. Oh, and you know what? After this, you get to lay down. Yeah. Oh, I better make sure I'm right. All right, back down. Come on down, we're going back to chest press. Still gonna work that chest. And we did these in the warm-up. We're just gonna finish them. Now that you've done a little bit of push-ups and stuff, and we're gonna push up and down. Just like we did in the warm-up, only now you're doing both feet instead of one. Squeeze the abs in as you press those weights up. Think about squeezing the armpits together. We're going to do some concentration on abs pretty soon. Squeeze. That's it. Squeeze those glutes, engage those glutes, drive through those heels. All the way up. Get the most out of it. All right, come on over to your side. You're gonna lay back on your side. Stop this for just 1 second. You're gonna take your bottom arm and wrap it around your waist. This hand is gonna go directly in front of your elbow. You're gonna push up through the palm of the hand. If you need assistance, if it's too much, use your elbow as well. That will help you. We're gonna isolate that tricep and stop what I call the teacher swing. You know when the teacher writes on the blackboard and the bottom of her arm swings? None of that here. We're working obliques and we're working the tricep. So you're gonna push up through the palm of that hand, push it up. Now, sticking your legs out a little bit further like that would make it easier if you need some assistance. Again, remember I told you if this is too hard, use that elbow as well. That will help you. Breathe, pull the abdominals back. Lower yourself slow, don't drop down. Working these obliques, the tricep, a little bit of the shoulder, not much. Even if you're using that elbow. 10 seconds. These are ones that look easy. They're very deceiving. But you're gonna switch sides. One thing about our triceps is we don't use them enough in our day-to-day. So you want to emphasize working on those triceps. And if you want nice looking arms, work your triceps twice as much as your biceps. Because, again, push through the palm. Their triceps means try. 3. There are 3 muscles that make up the triceps. Your tricep in each arm. There are 2 muscles, bicep, that make up your bicep muscle, which is the front of the upper arm. If you engage 3 muscles as opposed to 2, you're going to get more definition. You're going to definitely be stronger. I mean, that goes without saying, right? You strengthen 3 muscles instead of just 2. Not to mention, we use our biceps day to day. We don't use our triceps. All right, enough prattling. Bicycle, you can put your hands here if you need to. If you do put your hands back here, make sure you're not pulling on your head. They're just soft, they're just a movement. You're gonna pedal those feet, pedal those feet. Now think about somebody with a big old boot standing right here on your abs, pulling them down instead of pushing them out. Again, if you can't keep your lower back on the floor, just like this, pedal just like you're riding a bike. You can put that head back if you need to. If your neck starts to hurt, you'll get there. Give yourself time. You will get there. Keep moving. Nice job. We are almost done. Like I said, this is going to be our ab concentration though. All right. Taking those legs straight out or bent. Hands underneath the hips. You're going to lay that head back. You're going to roll them up with a little squeeze straight up. and straight down. Now, if your lower back does not stay on the floor, bend those legs. That's okay. It's all right. Put them right here. Because if you don't do these correctly, you're only going to hurt yourself, not help yourself. So don't worry about keeping up with me, the Joneses, or whoever. Worry about proper form. Squeeze those abs in down and then lower it just like a rolling pin. Spread the dough out, roll it back up and around. Nice job. Come on up. We're going to do some plank jacks. I'm going to let you use that chair. Make these a little bit easier. Again, you're in a plank, jumping out, or tapping out. You can tap out too. Keep the shoulders over your hands for a good base of support. Again, pull that belly button back into the spine. Staying tall. If your wrists get tired, go right here. And go down on your elbows. Again, you don't have to jack. You can tap it. The key is to keep the core engaged. Head doesn't hang here where my shoulders are bending. Head's an extension of my body. You have one more exercise and you're done. Can you believe it? Went by fast. Coming on down. Last one is just a simple little basic plank. On your elbows and either on your toes or on your knees. The key is you're not here and you're not here. Although, just a straight board. Now, head doesn't hang down here. Keep it an extension of the body. I would prefer, if you have to, that you be here as opposed to here. Because here is going to hurt your back and your neck. Straight, keep the shoulders tall. That head, like I said, is an extension of the body, so it's not down here. It's just straight out from the neck. You only have 20 seconds to go. Squeeze that core in. Squeeze it in, you're almost there. 10 seconds, and you're all done. I'm gonna do quick cats and dogs with you. One calf stretch. And then I expect you guys to stretch. And bring that in. Sit back on those heels. Let that chest come through your arms. Just let everything relax. Breathe out. Congratulations, nice job, you're done. Put your hands under your shoulders. Knees under your hips. Round that back up. And then bring it all the way through. This way you'll have everything stay. One more back up. And you let everything stay. Come back to neutral. I'm going to do one more stretch with you while we're at it. Put your feet together. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. You put your hands on your head. You're not pulling on your head. They're just going to sit on your head. You put your chin to your chest. Very slowly roll your body up. Top of the head's heading towards the knees. Stop where you feel a good stretch. Everybody's going to be different. This stretch, though, keep going, will tell you where you are tight. And that's a good place to concentrate on stretching. To come out of this stretch, you're going to take your hands off the head and just round that back up. Take a big breath up and out. Congratulate yourself. Nice job. We'll do another video next month. I worked out. Hopefully you did.